I'm back. You're looking at concrete. And my shoes. I'm sorry, I didn't wear socks. You know, it's not cold out because I live in Michigan. Just kidding. It's 48 out, but I'm used to the cold. Ha ha. Anyway, here's a psychological question. What if everyone disappeared? Yeah, psychological. I get it. But if everyone disappeared, who would be left? Well, our cats and dogs would probably die in a month. Sorry to break the news to you. So you're not getting food and water, and they're probably trapped in your house. Most likely, everyone's going to disappear at the middle of their night. How about in this scenario? Not like the actual famous History Channel that depicted life after people. How about we do something they didn't? Get rid of all the pets. Because who wants to see their pet Sally go... Well, their warranty ends the life. I'm sorry to break news, but you know, at some point, all warranties to life have to expire. So, we're getting rid of pets. So your pet Sally's up there with you. Or, well, everyone's a ghost now. Yes, your bodies become invisible air that we can breathe in. God, it's disgusting, isn't it? You probably clicked off the video. But if you haven't, well, stick around for this probably 50-hour video. Ha! Ha! Anyway, here's the psychological question. Oh, hi, Bob. Squirrel Bob. My friend. Bob. Squirrel. Anyway, let's get over that. Let's get to the real question today, folks. Life after people. Well, I mean, Jackson, Michigan. Can't do Jackson. It's only a city of 31,000. How about we do a Michigan City that's bigger, better, a lot more successful, and went bankrupt? You're probably thinking, well, I only know one big Michigan city. Everyone that's from Indonesia and Monaco, I think. I think it was Monaco. I could be wrong. And Russia. And then, you know, Britain. But, Ian, yeah, but I live in Michigan. Okay. Probably like, well, I probably live in Ann Arbor or Grand Rapids. Who wants to live in Flint or Jackson or Detroit? Well, don't give a bad rap on those three cities, okay? It was dumb people who ruled them and made them even more dumb. Okay. We're going to take Detroit. Yeah, how about we do that? We're going to take Detroit. So, let's jump forward to the first year without people. The first year without people. It would be very, very cold. I'll tell you that. For the first 5 months in Michigan, it is freezing. By freezing, I mean 71 degrees or below. May, all the snow thaws out and nothing has really changed. I mean, the Prescott building might need its globe taken off, but that's fine. 2 years without people. Downtown Detroit looks the same. Hudson Yards still looks the same. The Huntington Bank Tower looks the same. Everything looks the same, but, you know, there might be a big issue for downtown Detroit coming for all those wooden buildings. Termites. A lot of them. Detroit is not famous for the termites, but it is famous for abandoned buildings that are wood. You know what wood also carries? Termites. Carpenter ants. Both of those. So in 2 years, Detroit's already facing the economic problem of termites. I know, that's crazy, right? 5 years without people. 15 blocks in Detroit have now been leveled by the termites. But every winter, the termite population shrinks as they stop finding houses to live in, because they're getting farther out from the ghetto area. The ghetto area, which is like 85 by 55 blocks in Detroit, is zigzagged with abandoned buildings and termites and trees that are sticking out of the pavement of the road. Yes, that's actually what happens when literally a third of your population leaves. I don't mean 1/3, I mean 2/3. Yep. As they get further out, they see homes that were inhabited by people. So that means the pesticides were sprayed on them when they first started getting revamped by the people that started moving in there. So the termites have to look at little sheds like this. Sheds like that and that. So the termites look for those sheds. But they've also been sprayed with pesticides because, pesticides are pesticides. We can't get enough of them. Yet, 6 years without people. Another cold winter goes by. The effects of the winters can now be felt in modern buildings. Here's our executive skyscraper exit, Ian. Well, modern buildings usually are made out of like a concrete core, or cores if it has 2 elevators, then thin layer metal, then concrete flooring, then glass structure. After 6 years of weather, because Michigan's winters, they live for 4.5 months. So buildings here in Michigan have to be extra insulated with asbestos, even more, to make sure you develop a healthy amount of lung cancer and you don't get freezing cold. So we're not like New York, which does a thin layer. We do a bit of thicker layer because it's cold. I mean, the hottest it's gone this year was 98. Yeah, it's quite cold. I mean, we're not freezing because we're Michiganders. If you get a brand new haircut or you're bald, you can still walk out in a t-shirt and shorts in the middle of winter and shovel. Okay, we're used to the cold. But weather and tear on Southfield, yes, that is a neighborhood in Detroit. And by the way, the U.S. Bureau likes to make more cities than there actually is. So Detroit actually encompasses a bunch of neighborhoods. But the Bureau of Economics, I think, and the Bureau of Census are like, no, heck no, we want to collect even more taxes. So let's make this actually cities. Actually, they're neighborhoods of Detroit, because Detroit owns property in them, and the same, so they're neighborhoods. Like the boroughs in New York. Yeah. I probably never found that one out, but, you just did now. Sorry. I should really get some socks on. Wants to look at my crummy toes. So, Southfield it's 90s. Southfield's got a boom in people in the 90s. Because it's one of the first neighborhoods to downtown Detroit. So when they got that economic boom, 4 skyscrapers out of the 28 in Michigan were built there. 6 years wear and tear, though, they're going to get busted. Like, glass comes out of the buildings, just temples, like, what, 30 stories? It's enough for me. Back to narrator Pat. 10 years without people. Downtown Detroit is home to plants again. Construction sites and cracks in Michigan roads have noticed an increase of plant population since global warming became an issue in the 90s. Downtown Detroit has many cracks in the street that is repairing constantly from the raids of the 70s and 80s. But now becomes an issue. The grass-filled cracks are too much for the stress of the expanding cobble and the shrinking of cobblestone. The concrete expands and the concrete shrinks. So this becomes a very big problem over the next couple of years. So it works that issue out by blowing up. No, that doesn't happen, but I wish it did. It's 12 minutes, and technically, legally, people are now not likely to go and see this video. So, if you do, only 0.3 of you, 0.3 of us are subbed. So can you hit that subscribe button and leave a like? I won't hammer you with notifications, I swear. And if I do, by God, unsubscribe and delete me. Just bye.